Thank you, Premier. And you're making it really hard for people not to like what you've been doing. So thank you very much. And I do think
You'll
Ottawa is
find
calling.
something, Sam. I know.
I will, but I'm sure Ottawa's calling. So especially if you get your nurses and teachers on your side, you'll be doing amazing job to Canada. Premier, regarding the immigration reform that you're asking Ottawa to do, we're noticing in Alberta there's more voices hostile toward immigrants. So I really hope the government of Alberta will balance its calling, rightful call for managing the immigration files on a federal level properly, but at the same time, make sure the message is really clear about Alberta is a friendly environment for newcomers or for immigrants in general, because we do feel like you're sending the message to Ottawa, but it resonates here in Alberta, and even here for myself, been here 30 some years, I still feel like things are on the rise. So that's my
So I hope that your communities can assist us in being able to get that message through. It really is just a matter of volume. That to go from getting 300,000 people a year to all of a sudden, bam, 1.8 million people a year, we're all feeling it. We're all seeing that it's difficult to get a decent rent at a rental property. It's crowded classrooms. It's not being able to get a doctor. It's your kids not being able to get their first job. We absolutely are an immigrant society, especially in Alberta. We wouldn't exist if we didn't have all the diaspora communities that started coming here in 1905. But it's a matter of how many people can we support each year so that we don't end up stressing out our social systems and creating a backlash. And I think that number is about 1% of the population. I think it's about 50,000 newcomers a year. And we've been getting about 150,000 a year. So
the
that's, I think,
problem.
part of the reason you're seeing the tension.
The problem is people hearing immigrants are the problem. That's what they stop hearing this, so they hear that and they don't follow what you've been saying. So I really hope they're going to be a balanced calls about the importance of this. At the same time, the need to streamline it properly. And the
Yep.
other quick two questions is, especially with what comes to rental industry here, in residential rental increases in Alberta. Last time, I think I asked you the same question. You said this is a free market, let the market dictate. The problem is in the real estate rental properties in Alberta, it just really changed forever. There's no mama and papa landlord anymore. These are like really a vicious financial trust fund that are here only for the profit. So this is an opportunity, and this is the time for your government to put the cap and rent increase in Alberta, because we've been hit like real hard in the last peak, and hopefully we're going to follow other provinces suit in terms of 2%, 3%, but not like 12, 15, whatever percentage we witnessed in the last few years. And last one is your government is very friendly to the ethnic medias, but I really hope, if you're not already instated in this, but we were really counting on translated press releases from your office. It helped us a lot, especially we all volunteers. We have no funding. So that helped us a lot. But for the last, I think, 6 months, we didn't see any from your office. So hopefully will this change, or at least help us, or we'll do the translation, but with some kind of financial compensation, so it can help us through the journey. Thank you very much.
I'll answer the first one I raised at the top because I didn't realize that was a problem. Sam's on it, and so hopefully by the time we meet again, we'll have that fully resolved. So thank you. Maybe you can follow up with him, and we'll get some of your suggestions. But yeah, something I think the department moved over to my office 6 months ago, and I don't know why they would have stopped that practice. It doesn't make a lot of sense, but we'll find out why that is. Sam, there's just two very different views, I think, about what you do about making sure that rents come down. And our view has been that if you tell those who want to build rental units that we're going to control what you're allowed to pay, what happens is fewer people want to build them. And you've seen that in other markets. That's part of the reason why Toronto and Vancouver are in such dire straits. They just don't have enough new supply coming on for all of the different family types because they have a lot of restrictions on that. We've taken the opposite approach, which was come here and build more, because when you build more, rents come down. And I think the most recent report this week, you might want to have a look at it, Rents in Calgary have come down more than in any other major center in the country. Our building starts, including rental housing, are blowing away any other province as well. We're in Alberta going to end up building as many new residences as Ontario, and Ontario is 3 times our population. So I know there's always this period of time where there's a bit of a surge before the rents come down again, but we feel like we finally are bringing enough onto the market with enough incentives for businesses to keep on building that those prices are going to moderate. But that's, again, goes back to the first point. If you bring 150,000 people into an environment each year, you can't build homes fast enough. And if you cap what rents can be charged, then no one's going to build them. So we have to make sure that those are matched. Bring people into the market that is enough to be able to keep up with the speed that the private sector can build places for them to live. That's one part of it. But the other part is making sure that businesses still want to invest. And we're watching it. We're still doing better than most of the major large markets across the country, including for home ownership. We have the most affordable home prices here than in any other major market as well.